I know my spots. Right here, over here. I know the spot. I know the spots. Gazer. Gazer. In the building. Let's go. Oh, we talking. Oh, yeah. I said coming soon. I'm back. Momentum. I need those. We on it. Alright, so. Oh, before I start, I don't even know what's up there. Yeah, watch that. I gotta get this.
If you're serious about change, just know you're gonna go through some uncomfortable situations. Stop trying to dodge the process, because in the long run, it's gonna make you better. And don't forget that shit, you heard?
Shit feel way more comfortable, I'm not gonna lie, but let's go. So for those of you who have seen last video, if you haven't, click that click those. Other people did for a reason. I brought up the idea of what a slippery slope was and how they can be dangerous. I'm about to expound on that. Really? They go off of each other. It's easier to sell your soul if you're on that slippery slope, where it's a constant fall or drop on that certain road that you're on in life or where you want to be. And it's gonna continue to be like that unless you put those proper borders or proper lines in place to make you not continue to fall down. So what I mean by that clip I played from the Dope movie, that's where I first learned of the term slippery slope. If y'all haven't, go tap into that movie. It's crazy. That's gonna be 10 years, but it's a good movie. Anyway, that's the first time I heard the term, and when I first heard it, you see how he explained it, like in a what. I'm gonna play the scene for y'all. If you don't see it, you know why. I'm not messing with none of those copyright strikes. No, none of that. No, but I'm about to play it if you do see it. If you don't, go watch it. 123movies.com.
See, you put me in a bit of a spot, nigga. Cause I can't have you back talking me in front of my niggas without at least fucking your ass up, you feel me?
Like, you don't have to do
I'm
that.
trying to do that. I mean, I don't want to, it's my birthday and shit, but it's principles to this shit, and I'm a principle man. But I got this nigga talking to me, telling me what he can't let me do and shit. Like, I give a fuck. If I let this shit slide, we got what they call a slippery slope. You know what a slippery slope is, nigga?
Do it got anything to do with skiing?
Nigga, shut your ass down!
Damn!
A small event that leads to a chain reaction of events with unintended consequences that were unforeseen at the time of the inciting event.
Boy, if you don't get, you see how he explained it. He explained it in a way where, like, at the time I was like, what, 13 14 watching that. I had no idea what he used to, like, he said it so fast, and like the vocabulary he was using, it went right over my head. But basically he was saying how a decision in the present has unthought of chain reactions to cause something to continue to momentum or go forth in the same direction, but much worse. When you Google it, it's gonna pop up as the slippery slope fallacy, basically saying, like in the previous video before, how I talk about catastrophizing. That's another way of saying a slippery slope. How when you overthink something, so you just think of the worst things possible. For example, like I used back then, if I fail this test, I get a bad grade. I get a bad grade, I'm gonna flunk out. I flunk out, I get no job. I get no job, I'm homeless, my life is over. That's the slippery slope fallacy, or catastrophizing. Same difference. In our everyday lives, we do it without realizing, as if you're selling your soul. For me, with these YouTube videos, one day it's in my head, I gotta make this video. I plan on doing it that day. Unforeseen things that I can't control happen, so it makes me want to push it back. Okay, I'm gonna definitely do it tomorrow, and then that tomorrow comes. More uncontrollable events happen to where I gotta push it back again, so I'm keep pushing it back, keep pushing it. It becomes a habit. It just snowballs. And how coincidental, slippery slope, and it's like a snowballing effect. How ironic. But yes, essentially that's what happens. It just snowballs and snowballs until you look up, look where you at. I was supposed to make my next video, I was supposed to make a Christmas type video, breaking down like Christmas, the real stuff behind that. That's coming later this year. I'm gonna make sure that's gonna happen. But once I procrastinated, the deadline missed for that, I said, dang, I can't do a Christmas video no more. It's not gonna hit. Try to change it, and then just continue procrastinate, and then I look up, it's March. That's how easy it gets you. Like, it didn't even feel like 3 months went by without me posting for real, but it happened, unfortunately. But like I said, we back. It's really a way of procrastinating things that you want to put off for the future you. But that's the thing, there is really no such thing as the future you. That's just you at a later date. If you don't do anything in that current moment, then that future you is just the same you at a later point in time. That same person is gonna have the same mindset of, I'm gonna let future me do this, and it keeps going and keeps going till you never do it. So to way to stop that, you do it now, because we're only ever in the present moment. You have to consciously put those barriers up, draw those lines, things, put those foundations up of saying, all right, this got to get done. I'm the only one that's going to get it done. I can't put this away for me in the future because there's no difference if there's no change. If there's no change in the now, what makes you think there's going to be a change in the future? If nothing happened, that future you is going to procrastinate as well as the past you or the present you. I give it the term of negotiating with your lower self or negotiating with the devil. Give an example. You do say you're gonna do something. You have a structure to how you're gonna do it. Go back to the diet. No dairy products. Boom. It gets to a point later in the day or later in that week, you start to get tempted. So you then say, damn, just this is gonna be the only one. Knowing that this is gonna mess up my momentum, knowing where this could lead me, that's adding a caveat to what the original plan was, which in turns, it can then get out of hand. Turn from this one snack just this one time to 2 snacks, 2 turn to 4, so on and so on. The slope is like an exponential graph in a way. It don't seem like much, but over time it gradually gets worse and worse. The more you go, the steeper it gets. It's too even high to climb up out of. That hole is too deep. And it's funny because like back in the day, I'm saying back in the day, like I'm an old head. It is crazy. This is getting old. But how in school when they had like the stay away from drug assemblies and stuff like that, and how they would say marijuana is the gateway drug, I used to always think like there's no way this drug can lead you to the extremes. Like when my thought process, it was like there's no way it can end up like that, but it can. It truly can. Chasing that high, it go from it's just weed to out of nowhere someone offer you a pill, you take that you popping pills now. It keeps elevating and you would not think you would be there, but due to the overtime justification of marijuana not that bad, I gotta pop a pill, I pop the Xan, I could take this perk. I part this perk 5. How bad is this 10? Go from a 10 to a 30. You rolling off beans now. Like shit is crazy. Not having those foundations, not having those boundaries, not drawing that line. That's where you can end up. That's really the moral of the story. Between this video and the last one, it's knowing where to draw the line and sticking with those lines to be drawn, because you're drawing them lines for a reason. If you're not gonna stick to them guidelines, to them foundations, to your morals, you a movable object to anything, anyone. You gotta have those boundaries, have those foundations set. Always remember, the harder that those bad habits start to come back, the closer you is to breaking them, because that force, that low vibration force knows that it's about to be out of there, so it's trying with all its might to get you to do it one last time so it can get back into being in your field of frequency. If you get past that last push, that low vibration or the devil in you, you get past that last struggle, it's gonna be like, damn, this shit don't even exist no more. Stick to the morals. It's gonna be the best option for you. I want to thank y'all for watching. Appreciate y'all for still being tuned in. It's crazy. Like I was telling my girl, this shit gonna flop due to me falling off, and it did. It's hilarious. It did. And then I was like, let me change this title. Boom, it just popped. Thank y'all for supporting. Thank y'all for coming back, watching. Like I always say, take this knowledge, turn it into wisdom in your own life. Get those gains in your own life. I just want to thank y'all again. Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe, all that. See y'all in the next one. Peace. Been a journey on this road we call life, learning how to get right, take the pain with the strife. I'm trying to elevate while y'all keep mixing lean with the Sprite. Y'all get high while I'm trying to make it to new heights.
Slippery slope.